Hi everyone, my name is Sunpro and I'm currently on tmaker.com. But more importantly, I like Barbie, especially the movies. So to celebrate my birthday coming the 15th of December, which is the date I'll be uploading this, I'm going to be ranking all of the Barbie movie dolls. And yeah, all of it. From the first ever film to the latest. Before we start, I want to lay out some rules first. With the first one being that I'm only covering the animated films, so no live action dolls for this one. And the second is I'm only just ranking Barbie, like Barbie, just Barbara herself. And as you know, if you keep up with the later films and like 2020 onwards, that you know that there's now two main characters. That is, they're both named Barbie, but they're they're from different part of the US. I think having like the blonde one being Malibu and well, the one being Brooklyn, I think. Yeah. Yeah, so with that, I'm just going to be ranking Malibu Barbie since she is, well, the Barbie for me. And so, yeah, let's get started. Most of the dolls, I never knew this, but apparently on Wikipedia they categorize some of these as like in different eras, being it has like 4 hours in total. The first hour being the classic era from 2001 to 2009, which is the era I'm most familiar with. So let's get started. So the first one being, of course, the animated classic Barbie the Nutcracker. I think she's nice. I never seen her in store, but yeah, she's pretty cute. She's not up that I wanted her, but she's cute. But this cannot be said for Rapunzel, because my need is up there. I remember wanting her, like when I was young. I remember when like this sold her in Tesco, was in Tesco. Like yeah, Tesco used to be here in Thailand, but it like disappeared. So first in place. Swan Lake too. Never seen her in store, but she is very cute. Also, I'm not sure, but a lot of people know this, but I have no idea since when, but they start updating the cover of the older films into like to be familiar to the newer ones, and they made the Swan Lake one such a disservice. Like it looks disgusting. The reason the original ones works is because they look like the dolls that came along with the film. With the new one just butchered, I don't like it at all. So that is uncensored over. Let's go. Next one's Princess of Puppet, a lot of people's favorite. I think they're nice. They're pretty cute. I like it. Yeah, they're pretty cute. Next one, the start of my favorite trilogy of films in the Barbie movie, Fairytopia, which is the one I'm the least familiar with because, well, when I was young, I only have like the second and the third film in the series. I never had the first one. The first one I have it like 3 years afterward, so I'm not very familiar with it. But I still think she's cute. I think she looks like a sheep. I don't know. I think it's like the skirt and the wings from the picture. It looks kind of sheep. But I think she's still cute. Next is Magic of the Pegasus. I mean, she's not my fave. She is very pretty, but she's not my fave. I think it's a hat. Like most of the time, if I find like a dog cute, but it has like a no, I won't just buy it at all. That's like a deal breaker for me for some reason. Now for the magnum opus of both doll film and doll. The Mermaidia doll. God damn, is this fucking amazing. Mermaidia is so good. And along with that, the doll is so good. I'm actually like planning to save money to buy her. Well, not in box because, oh boy, they are very expensive. So I'm just going to get her out of a box. Yeah. And the first one that is in fantasy theme, the Barbie Diaries. Like, I know, like, I understand people clowning on the animation because, well, frankly, it does look like ass. But I like the doll. She's cute. She's really cute. Now the 12 Dancing Princess Genevieve doll. I mean, she's like fine. She's cute, but something about her is just off for me. So I'm not really keen on her. Same with the Magic of the Rainbow Melina doll. I don't like her. I'm not sure if it's because of the face more or not, but I don't like her at all. She's not like in the bottom tier, but like she's close. Next is Island Princess. She's also not my fave. Like, I remember like watching the film multiple times, yet I have no idea what's going on still to this day. It's like I still remember like the middle part of the movie, and that's it. I don't remember the rest of the film. Next in the Fairytopia trilogy, Mariposa, the first one. And I have no idea why, but her face sculpt is so pretty. She's very pretty too. Like, I also have a plan to buy her also. Like, because from what I find, like, Mariposa's much more like available than Mermaidia Lena. So I'm planning to get a Mariposa first before Lena, if which one's cheaper, pretty much. And as for the Diamond Castle, I mean, yeah, it's good. She's pretty cute, but she's still not my fave. Though I love her friends. I have no friend. What's her name again? Alexa? I'm not sure. Oh dear, I'm outing myself as a fake fan. And the next one, I used to legit hate the Christmas Carol, but I came to appreciate it. I really like her too. I think Barbie with a mole is very attractive. And this one's the one I'm surprised with, because I thought Thumbelina came out in the 2010s. Apparently she's from like 2009. And, well, does this? Yeah, she is Barbie, yeah. And I like her. I like how she looks. She's like the most different of all of these dolls, because she's like so tiny and so miniature. And the last one from the classic era is Barbie and the Three Musketeers. And I think she's fine. She's pretty cute. I like her. Moving on to the fashion era, which is 2010 to 2015, which mostly emphasize on like modern settings and plot involving fashion. Not mine were Wikipedia's. And the start of this is with in the Mermaid Tale. I think she's fine. I actually remember seeing her in also again Tesco. I want her too. She's neat. As for like more of next one for like the more of what modern Barbie, a fashion fairy tale. I think she's fine. She's too. I don't know. She's too pink for me. It's the same could be also be said for a very secret. Theme's good. The theme song to the movie is good, but I don't really like it. I don't like her dress. The wing's fine, but the dress looks cheap. In the picture, it looks so cheap. Next is Princess Charm School, and I'm not sure what to think of Charm School. I think, and I'm not sure. She's not my favorite. She's not my fave. I mean, like, she could be better, but she's not my fave. Next is Perfect Christmas, and I think, yeah, she's pretty cute. Looks a little, I don't know, a little dull for me, but I just find so cute. And next in is a sequel, which is Mermaid Tale 2. But I don't know, it could have been better, especially since she's very gimmicky, because her tail wears a surfboard. It looks stiff as hell, even in box. And next is a reboot of Princess and the Pauper, somewhat. Now you see a lot of people saying it is a retelling of Princess and the Pauper, which is Princess and the Pop Star. And I think, yeah, can't see it. The song's still cool though. I don't know, what's the song again? I'm not sure. Name will be on screen. I like that song. I think that's one of the redeeming qualities of the movie. Next is a sequel to Mariposa. Wait, no. No, I got it wrong. It's Pink Shoe. And it's like standard ballerina Barbie. It should have been better. Now is a sequel to Mariposa, and like, yeah, it looks cool. The dress, everything looks nice except the hair. I don't like the hair. The hair's a deal breaker. I hate her hair. Next is a ponytail, and I mean, yeah, it's pretty cute, I guess. It could have been better, I guess, but what can you do with like horse riding gear? Next is the last like mermaid theme movie for a while for Barbie, which is the Pearl Princess. And I mean, no, she's not my favorite. Too much pink. And here is what I think is the decline of the dolls. Barbie and the Secret Doll is the decline. Cause look at that. Look at the doll. She looks so cheap. Her top just painted on because, well, she's a gimmick doll. She lights up, but it looks so cheap. It looks like ass. I'm sorry. It looks like Princess Power too. I hate that. At least at least the last film in the fashion era, Rock and Royal. I like that. She's pretty cute. Yeah, we're done with the fashion era. Now we're moving on to the modern era, which I'm less known about since I stopped. Like, the last CD I brought for the film was The Pearl Princess, and the last movie I watched was, I think, Poppy Adventure. Yeah, I have stopped since then. I haven't come back like in a while. Especially, yeah, the modern era is the start of my decline in like liking the films, which is like in 2015 to 2017. We're having, of course, the Great Puppy Chase. I mean, I'm starting to because since they're starting to like make films that isn't like making Barbie stars and like different stories and such, like starring like as herself in like normal everyday life, and it's like it's not really fun to watch. You understand? So, side tangent aside, let's continue. Spice Squad. It's also not my fave. I think like the best one, I think in the modern era is Starlight Adventure, because this is like the first and only film that's delved into sci-fi and space theme, and I think they make it nice. And I actually want her. I should want her. And next is Puppy Chase. Just it could be even better. It could be better. Video game heroes. Barbie outed herself as a gamer, sadly. And I don't know. From the picture, everything looks so cheap in the picture. Like, she's cute, but like, it looks cheap. And lastly is the Dreamhouse Era, which is 2017 to the present. Since in this era, most of the films are like interconnected to like from what the Wikipedia said, it's followed the event before and after the show Barbie Dreamhouse Adventures. I think that's on Netflix. I think, I'm not sure. With the first one being Dolphin Magic. I mean, in the filmmaker in this one, like gave her friend as like the default one, but I'm ranking Barbara, so no. And I think she's pretty cute. Sad that she's not like the main focus. No, she is the main focus, but like main focus as in like she's not like a mermaid, very much. So her like having scuba gear is very interesting. And next is Princess Adventure, and I think like as I was searching for the picture for the doll, I came across that they repackaged her for the Dreamtopia line, and I found that's very cheap. That is very cheap of Mattel. It's just pretty cute. Yeah. Like now the later films, like start from after Princess Adventure. I'm starting to not know the name of, so I'm using Wikipedia here next to me on my phone, which is Barbie and Chelsea: The Lost Birthday. And just looks cheap. I'm sorry, that looks so cheap. That looks like, I bet like if I like touch it and like crumble the dress a bit, it would like sound like crumbly, and I don't like that. Next is Big City Big Dreams, which is the first one that introduces Brooklyn Barbie. And I mean, I'm sure we're not talking about her. We're talking about Mariposa and like the dress. It's because it's like a gimmick. Say, me and like a gimmick indoors do not go hand in hand very much. Next is Mermaid Power, and the first time I saw like the cover, I hated the cover of the film because the color they used was so eye bleeding. It hurts. But as for the doll, I'm surprised I gave like Barbie, like Malibu Barbie in like blue, like blue and pink, which I mean, yeah, that is pretty cute. She still looked cheap, But I think that's actually pretty interesting. Next, the next two, for which is Barbie Epic Road Trip and Skipper and the Big Babysitting Adventure. For some reason, I can't find pictures of just Barbie herself, especially for Epic Road Trip. I can't find any picture of the dolls. So these two pictures here, I have gotten them from the Doll Cabinet, which is a very good channel if you wish to see like dolls, like different kind of dolls. And I recommend the channel. Subscribe to them, please. I want them to have more subscribers. I mean, yeah. Going back to the tier list. As for Epic Road Trip, I think she looks fine. She's pretty cute actually. And for Skipper and the Big Babysitting Adventure, but the Barbie one, even though you can't see her in the picture, she could. She's not my favorite, but she's pretty cute. And the second to the last one is Barbie and Stacey to the Rescue. And I'm not sure that she could have been better. That dress is hideous. And lastly is the latest one, which came out like earlier this year, is Barbie and Teresa Recipe for Friendship. And yeah, not my fave. It could have done better. Well, this is the entire list. Kind of, we started so high at the beginning, and then it just started, like the quality of the doll started like dropping lower and lower. In my opinion, it started with the secret door, when the quality starts to drop, and then they come back a little bit with Starlight Adventure before going back down again. And that sucks. It really does sucks, because I grew up watching the films on repeat since I have the CDs, so most of the films, as I said, and it sucks. So yeah, happy birthday, me. Bye.